after several questions about the whereabouts and mission of the Chinese medical experts in Nigeria. The host company, the China Civil Engineering Construction Corporation, has emphasized that the team has not been treating COVID-19 patients. In a statement released today via Twitter, the construction company said the team has been carrying out its assigned mission in Nigeria, but the mandate does not cover treating COVID-19 patients. According to the company, the team has assisted in setting up isolation centers and provided support to CCECC staff on how to guard against COVID-19. The statement adds that the medical experts are willing and ready to share their experiences from fighting COVID-19 in China with Nigerian health officials. The Chinese firm further explains that the medical personnel are in the country at the instance of CCECC Nigeria and have been under its care and accommodation.
A chorus of questions heralded the arrival of the Chinese doctors in Nigeria on April the 9th, while the restriction of flights into the country was in force. Approval of their presence seemingly stamped by the Minister of Health, Dr. Osagie Ehanire, who received them in person at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja. But if that's the case, why the secrecy now on their whereabouts? That was one of the other contradictions highlighted by questions from the media at the briefing by the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19.
I'd like to know the whereabouts of the Chinese doctors. Yes, I'd like to know where they are now. Where are they operating from?
Well, I want to explain first of all that I think not all of them were doctors, and I think that I heard that some of them are technicians, but they are staff of CCECC. The Ministry of Health is not their host, so we can't always explain what happened to them or where they are. There seems to be a lot of interest in these doctors, but they are the staff of the company, and I think they are on the company visa. So I'll be very happy if you don't ask me about where they are, because they're not really our guests.
Apparently, the Chinese team is made up of doctors, nurses, and laboratory technicians, who also had to undergo a 14-day quarantine period, after which their whereabouts are unknown, which begs the question, where are they now? The truth is, the Chinese doctors' whereabouts and what they're doing now is not really unknown. It's known by them and those who let them into the country, and the Ministry of Health's non-disclosure of their location merely stokes the flame of uncertainty that was needlessly ignited in the first place.
A team of Chinese medical professionals on Wednesday arrived at Abuja's Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Nigeria, bringing medical equipment. The Chinese ambassador to Nigeria says it is time to reciprocate the friendship and kindness offered by Nigeria.
The value of the equipment, medical supplies, is around $1.5 million, and including the other costs, like the chartered air flight, it's all around $2 million.
China, where the first outbreak of the COVID-19 disease occurred, has dispatched medics and supplies across the globe in a soft power push to boost its image. The decision to welcome the Chinese doctors has, however, prompted a backlash from the Nigerian Medical Association, but officials insist the Chinese team will help advise local authorities on handling the pandemic.
This is a global problem. You know that this is affecting the whole world. It's such that all countries must help each other, and we must all be our brother's keepers.
Nigeria, which has so far recorded 276 confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 6 deaths, is seen as highly vulnerable to the spread of the virus due to its weak healthcare system and high population density. The country has already received medical supplies, including masks, gowns, and testing kits from China's richest man, Jack Ma.
There's more good news. A Chinese medical team sent to assist Nigeria contain the COVID-19 pandemic have arrived to the country. The 15-man team was received at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, by the Health Minister, Osagie Ehanire. Ehanire assured Nigerians that the team will self-isolate for 14 days before mixing up with locals. He also noted that they will be tested for COVID-19 before embarking on isolation. News that Chinese medical experts were coming to the country had split opinion, but the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 on Friday explained that they would complement ongoing efforts to tackle the pandemic.
Yes, we are going to start from back on. They will be in quarantine for 14 days. They knew that before they came, and they have undergone tests before they left their country. Nevertheless, they will be in quarantine for 14 days. Nigeria NCDC has gone to see where they are supposed to be in quarantine and will continue to pay. They are free to pay visits there throughout the 14 days. So that one is taken care of. So congratulate China for this achievement. They have worked hard for it, and it is from the experience you have gained from all of this that we want to learn. We want to learn some things from the way you handle this problem, from the public health point of view, also from the case management point of view, and also from the after event point of view.
One key measure for us to fight the COVID-19 in China is to try every means to break the chain of transmission. For us, it's a very simple thing. At the most difficult stage of China's fighting against COVID-19, we received support of all means from Nigeria. It's time for us to reciprocate the friendship and kindness.